People. Que pasa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News. Now, people, this is an update as it pertains to public enemy numero uno, Rushane Barnett, that man that is a suspect in the takeaway of a mother and her 4th child in a Clarendon. Now, people, the latest is that the Popo has officially charged him. I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to what the Assistant Commissioner of Popo, his name is Fitzbailey, has to say, and then I'll give my piece.
The JCF can confirm at this time that the main suspect in the gruesome murder of a mother and her 4 children has been charged. Rushane Barnett has been charged with 5 counts of murder arising from the killing of Kemisha Wright, Kimana Simit, Shermari Simit, Kefana Simit, and Kishan Henry, all of Cocoa Peace in Clarendon. Barrett was charged after intensive investigation was carried out by the Area 3 Major Investigation Division, supported by the Major Investigation Division headquarters in Kingston, as well as the Clarendon CIB and Trelawney Police and other formations within the JCA. Commendation must be given to the officers for the excellent work that they have done. However, while the quality of this investigation has been exemplary, nothing we do will bring back these precious lives that were brutally taken away. Once again, I am urging people to manage their conflicts in a better way. Seek the intervention of the police and other community actors before things escalate to violence.
Now, people, so you see, it's official, factual. He is officially charged for 5 people. Now, there are some things that are circulating all over social media. Some people are saying him confess. Don't know if he did. Don't remember seeing any sorts of official statement from any sorts of Popo as to if he did or not. If you have it, you can send it to me. WhatsApp 1-876-894-2711. However, people, based on what we see, I would not be surprised if what people are calling confession is that this man realized that he is stuck between a rock and a hard place. So therefore, is he going to lie? Is he going to deny? Or is he going to save himself the best way, how he knows how to? So therefore, get the lesser of all of his poison. There is all sorts of rumor, cause people that say, listen, how is it that one man take away 5 people all by himself? He must have had some sorts of accomplice, some sorts of crony. There's even rumors circulating that, yeah, him put garlic on the kitchen utensil and him use it, so therefore when him cut the people, them not feel it. Or I don't even know, I don't even remember, because I've been hearing about this garlic pan knife forever. It not stop the bleeding or whatever the case is. People, me don't know the specific. There's also thing that him sprinkle all sorts of sleeping thing. Now, people, we know that this is something that is usually used by people when them go to people's house, throw all sorts of powder in them bedroom, make them sleep and rob them. People, me not have no information to say that that is the fact. However, people, what I do know is that this youth from the beginning, including his family, that are accomplices, that are pretty much hiding a fugitive, meaning the mother, meaning the father, meaning even the brother, they are denying or they are claiming that based on conversations that they had with him, he said, Ashagi, it was not me. So therefore, we see that this man was also in denial. Now, people, truth be told, based on what the brother said when the Gleaner or one of those newspapers interviewed him, he said that he had spoken to a lawyer and the lawyer was going to take him in. However, the Popo first them So therefore, that is excuse and denial once again. However, what I do know as it pertains to these lawyers in Jamaica, they are not going to make, whether that is their job, they are not going to make you plea, even if you're the devil, even if you get catch with the body them in the back of your car. They are not going to make you plea on the first instance because they're going to play this cat and mouse. They want to see what you have. They want the prosecution or the popo for pretty much show and prove. So that is when they will decide, well, this look kind of sticky, this look kind of overwhelming. So therefore, maybe we should plea and get a better deal. Get that 50% if it is available. However, people, I will speak about that later on in the news. Now, people, the popo, they are going to have a whole bunch of questions. In the interview that was conducted, like them say, an intensive interview, they are going to want to see if this youth is going to admit. They are going to want to see if this youth is remorseful, if his conscience will allow him to admit, say, listen, it look like me flip my lid, and I pretty much take it to the furthest extent. However, more than likely, this youth was not going to do that, especially whenever he is in the company of his lawyer. That is going to pretty much dictate what he says or what he does not say. However, whenever he is faced with the facts, based on what the popo said, them go all over the place and they found what they think is the weapon, the kitchen utensil that was used, and also the clothes in which he was wearing at the time in which he took with these 5 people. The popo, they are going to also want to see if he has any sorts of alibi. Alibi meaning that he could prove that he was at this place at the time in which these persons were taken out. Based on the crime scene information, they can determine the time in which the people pretty much lose them life. He will have to prove that it is going to be hard. Now, people, here's the thing. When somebody runs away from any sorts of scene, maybe sometimes people panic, maybe honor them, so therefore them know so people are going to say at them, maybe they don't want any sorts of jungle justice. However, most of the time it is a sign of guilt. Now, people, here's the thing. If this evidence is overwhelming against this youth, he is going to want to seek some sorts of plea deal. He is going to want to go to the table with the prosecution, the DPP and the popo and get the best deal that he can. And the sooner that he does that is the best offer that he can. That 50% based on the new information or plea deal act that was just implemented recently in the courts. However, people, the truth and the fact is that in a case like this, I don't even think that the DPP needs to do any sorts of plea deal. I think that this should be an open and closed case based on the overwhelming evidence, based on the fact that this story, based on the fact that this man, pretty much what the popo said, he was hustling at the people in house. The lady tell him, say, listen, don't carry any sorts of hustling thing because I don't want any sorts of crosses. I don't want any sorts of people come kick down the door or look for DRUGS money or the proceeds of DRUGS. The actual cocoa or the actual weed, whatever it is said that he was selling. I don't want a popo, I don't want a gunman come on my place because I have 4 picnic. Every day I get up, I do a 9 to 5. I work hard for mine. I am just being a nice person and pretty much looking out for you because you're hot. And then you're hot and come back yourself. And I bring the heat. So pretty much, me just say, they do not need to do any sorts of plea deal because pretty much the lady say, him threaten her. The lady say, she saw him with all sorts of kitchen utensils or sharpen up. based on the information that is out there. Is it true? Is it factual? People, me not really know. Now people, like me say, in a case like this is one of the few cases or the worst case that I've ever seen in which people are so disgusted. People are so touched. This is one of the hottest cases that I have ever seen in my entire time doing any sorts of video on YouTube. This is as bad as it gets. So therefore, people, based on the details, based on the gruesomeness, based on the way in which he took out these people, pretty much bust them throat, based on the fact that he took out a whole family, meaning mother, 15-year-old, 10-year-old, 5-year-old, 23 months old pitney, and then him bust all of them throat. And the fact that they were looking out for him, the fact that, like them say, sorry for Marga dog, him come back and him bite you, him haunt you. I think that this youth should get the maximum time that is allowable by the court. As a matter of fact, if there was a reason for Jamaica to revisit the DEATH penalty, this would be the opportune time. This would be the right time. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I said, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.